What did I say? Here, you had all these people coming out like, oh my god, Adam Sessler is attacking Alyssa. He's come over and seen the light. It's like, no. And if you don't believe that I've said no, don't believe that, look at the last video I made. I outright said it's like people are thinking that he's turned over a new leaf. No, he's the same Adam Sessler. He's always going to be the same Adam Sessler. So this should come as no shock to anyone. But former X-Play host Adam Sessler unloads on controversial ex-Kotaku editor Alyssa. We don't say her name because every time we do, I think it's hit with ad suitability, despite the fact that I can swear up a storm in every other video and be monetized just fine. On social media, and an epic takedown before going back to attacking gamers again. Wow, people are shocked, huh? Adam Sessler doing what Adam Sessler does. Adam Sessler attacked former Kotaku senior editor Alyssa on social media in a movie. Many were quick to call a redemption arc for the controversial former G4 host. However, he soon went right back to his favorite pastime of insulting, demeaning, and lambasting gamers. Adam Sessler, the former co-host of X-Play on G4, which... Can you believe that, like, I brought up, like, Morgan Webb is like 46 years old. That's insane. That's insane. But she's the good one. I looked on her Instagram and she hasn't posted in a long, long time. So she's just the one that kind of just lives her life. Well, Adam Sessler's there on Twitter like, I hope that my Republican family members die. You get what you deserve. The side of love and tolerance at it again, I see. Has long been a polarizing figure in the gaming world. Once celebrated as a leading voice in video game journalism, Sessler's recent public outbursts and divisive opinions left his reputation in tatters. In a surprising twist, Sessler turned his ire on another vocal critic of the gaming community, attacking former Kotaku senior editor Alyssa. In an epic social media takedown. Was it? And he was all like, fight me physically. The drama unfolded on Blue Sky, where all the intellectuals go now, where Sessler joined a discussion about the decline of gaming journalism. It all started with a post from a bloodline enthusiast named Rick, who lamented the fall of Kotaku. And again, Kotaku used to be a credible source of gaming news. All the way back in the early heyday of Kotaku, they were once a paragon of journalistic integrity. Nowadays, not so much. Not so much. But par the course for modern gaming and modern industry and modern world. You know, Kotaku, IGN, Polygon, you know, all these these outlets that are just, you know, laughed at now, they were once good. You know, they were once reliable sources of gaming news and trusted when it comes to, you know, reviews. And it's not just we give it a 7. We give this game a 7. This game was too much water. You know, before it was that. That joystick clown from last night had me thinking of the rise and fall of once beloved game blogs, and Kotaku absolutely takes the all-time cake of lamentable failure. Up through the Titillo era, it was actually a badge of honor for a studio to have a puff piece written about them there. Yeah, we already read all that. Then we have Vera. Oh, wow. Sessler going after Alyssa is so effing funny. They're both lunatics. The left eating the left is a glorious thing to watch happen. And then, of course, if this excites you so much, I truly think you need to go for a nice, brisk walk and look up at the clouds. Alyssa, do you not... Alyssa, just... Do you not get the irony here? Of you saying that? This chick does not know how to take an L. Does not know how to take the L. But she knows how to take the D. And I don't even need to say allegedly. She outright, you know... Well, I should say allegedly because she said she was a previous cam girl. So allegedly Alyssa is good at taking the D. Allegedly. For a fleeting moment, it seemed like Adam Sessler was aligning with the frustrations of no. Fed up with modern gaming journalism, his unfiltered critique of Alyssa and Kotaku struck a chord with many prominent voices. Many suggested that one of the most polarizing figures in gaming might have rediscovered a semblance of reason. No. But that moment didn't last. Everything changed when the Fire Nation attacked. Shortly after his takedown of Alyssa, Sessler turned his sights back onto the gaming community, and it wasn't pretty. Yeah, Vera. Adam Sessler hating on gamers again. Go figure. Let's just read this instead. Let me turn that off. No. And I said a couple nights ago, hell no. Games and their insipid players and personalities told me to go fuck off, and I did. It's a stupid medium filled with annoying fucks convinced of their genius, and I miss... Yeah. I didn't want you to F off. I always thought your voice was important. You made gaming reveals feel highbrow despite the other shenanigans on G4. 95% of gaming fans, gaming press, and devs are miserable narcissists. Adam, do you not see the irony here? Grifters and intellectual midgets regardless of their political affiliation. He's always hated gamers. Why is Tom Selleck? Did he die? Okay, everyone thought the same thing. It's like, can you please stop doing that? Nothing better have happened to Magnum PI. Rather than building goodwill with the gaming community, Sessler's return to antagonizing gamers shows why his public persona has become so divisive. Why can't he be like Morgan? Or, you know, other people on G4 who used to be on G4, like Kevin Pereira. And you're like, who the hell is Kevin Pereira? Exactly. Or Diane Mizoda, or that other chick, the chick from who was on American Idol, and she started working on G4. I can't remember her name, but she was pretty cool. Olivia Munn, even though she's got a lot of problems, you don't hear anything about Olivia Munn. So maybe Adam should start being like them. And people are like, wow, I haven't even thought about Kevin Pereira in a while. I didn't even know the guy was still around. I know. Because he's not problematic. He just lives his life. While his critique of Alyssa resonated with those disillusioned by the state of gaming journalism, his subsequent comments reveal the deep contempt he still harbors for the medium and its audience. Sessler's latest outburst serves as a reminder of why many in the gaming world have distanced themselves from him in recent years. despite a brief glimmer of alignment. Again, like I said, it wasn't going to last. I mean, not even last, but it wasn't like, oh my god, he's turned over a new leaf. He's siding with the gamers. No, he still hates you. He still hates you. It's just that he thinks that Alyssa is freaking cray cray. So I don't know why anyone was making a video about, oh my god, he's on our side again, boys. Those they can be no, he's still the same Adam Sessler. He's still the same Adam Sessler. For better or for worse, Adam Sessler continues to remain to be a figure who divides rather than unites, offering moments of clarity clouded by sweeping condemnation. It's a pattern that has come to define his post-X-Play career, and one that seems unlikely to change anytime soon. Uh-huh. So just like Grace Randolph, Chlamydia Burns have a single moment. Yeah. Grace Randolph is like a movie reviewer, and she's something. She is something. Go Frosk. But yeah, again, anyone who really thought this guy was turning over a new leaf or seen the light, no. Ew, he came back. He needs to take a long look at himself again, and he was so well denouncing Alyssa. Spoken by the equally narcissistic moron who couldn't be bothered to gatekeeping works. I hope other woke morons follow his lead and fuck off out of the industry. Some men just want to watch the world burn. The old man came out of his hole to yell at the clouds again, eh? Hang on. I'm just... Who? So for people who forgot, this is Kevin Pereira. Net worth 1 million. Wow. Does he have... I want to see... I hope that's his official one. Kevin Pereira. Yeah, it looks like his... That's his legit one. Creator, Mudcracker, occasionally televised person. Attack of the show, attack. When was this one? 4 weeks ago. Okay, so he is pretty active. Attack of the Drip. Like, is it a constant? 34? Seven weeks. I mean, yeah, so like this guy is just really just living his life, which is great. You know, he's not problematic in the slightest. You know, you see him sometimes, but you know, it's why can't Adam be like this? Or like I said, like with Morgan. You know, it's like Morgan's 46 and she's kind of like, you know, I'll just kind of keep to myself. This dude is just as old and he's just like, oh, let me just go on and just have the dumbest takes on Twitter and then blue sky. Let me just go out and show how crazy I am by wishing death upon my Republican family members and this and that and cheering on Frost like some simped out seal. Go Frost! Which is weird because Alyssa is basically Frost 2.0 and he was creaming his pants for Frost. So I don't see why he doesn't like Alyssa so much. Is it the whole Kotaku thing? You know, with the, oh, well, it used to be a reputable source, and then you have people like, but she's a strong, powerful female, Adam. Shouldn't you be like, go, Alyssa? He's very specific who he simps for. But yeah, anyone who actually thought this dude was gonna come around to the right side again of gaming and all that, no. No. You have a better chance of getting struck by lightning. But, you know, I mean, the guy was already, like, he was always kind of not there. But, when he was on G4, it was more tolerable because, he had Morgan. Morgan was kind of always the voice of reason. But then he kind of does his own solo thing and he can kind of let out his true feelings and, it's like the person said, the old man coming out to yell at the clouds again. So, I would, but it's like Vera said, it's just fun watching them eat their own. So, nom, 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 nom. The side of love and tolerance isn't the side of love and tolerance after all. They'll even eat their own, like certain creatures in the wild. But anyway, oh man, the fall from grace. This man, he could have stayed with. Well, no, it really wouldn't have mattered. But he had it all back in the day, early 2000s when he was on G4 and he's on X Play. But now he flew too close to the sun, I guess. Anyway, that's gonna do it for me though. You guys know the drill. I'll see you guys later. Bye guys.